Charlotte's magical button. Charlotte was a little girl with a big love for small, round, and colorful things. Buttons. She had a giant glass jar in her room filled with buttons of every shape, size, and color. There were shiny gold buttons from her grandpa's old coat, tiny pink buttons from her baby dress, and even a big, clunky wooden button from a pirate costume. Every button had a story, and Charlotte loved them all. One sunny afternoon, while helping her grandma sort through an old sewing box, Charlotte's eyes spotted something special. Tucked away in a small velvet pouch was a button unlike any she had ever seen. It shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow, swirling and sparkling as if it held a tiny galaxy inside. "You can have it, my dear," her grandma said with a smile. "It's a wishing button," or so the story goes. Excited, Charlotte rushed back to her room, clutching the magical button. She was in the middle of a drawing of a little bluebird, but couldn't find the right shade of blue for its eye. "I wish I had the perfect blue," she sighed. And as she did, she accidentally dropped the rainbow button right onto the drawing. To her astonishment, the button pulsed with a soft, warm light. The bluebird on the paper wiggled its wings, and with a cheerful chirp, it lifted right off the page. It was a real, living bluebird, fluttering around her head before landing gently on her finger. It had the most beautiful, sparkling blue eyes she had ever seen. Charlotte couldn't believe her eyes. The wishing button was real. She carefully picked it up and looked at her other drawings. There was a friendly lion, a beautiful butterfly, and a tall, green tree. One by one, she touched the button to her drawings, and her room was soon filled with a gentle lion, a kaleidoscope of butterflies, and a shady tree growing in the corner. Her room was no longer just a room. It was a magical land of her own creation. Charlotte and her new friends played games and had wonderful adventures right there. The little bluebird would sing sweet songs, the lion would tell funny stories, and the butterflies would dance in the air, leaving trails of sparkling dust. Charlotte knew she had to be careful with her magical button. She promised to only use it to create happy and kind friends, and to always take good care of her paper and ink companions. From that day on, Charlotte's room was the most wonderful place in the world, all thanks to a little girl's big love for buttons and one very special rainbow-colored wish. Every night, after her new friends had returned to their drawings to rest, Charlotte would hold the button tight. She'd whisper, "Thank you," before placing it safely in its velvet pouch, dreaming of the new adventures and friends she would draw and bring to life the next day.
Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.